Hey guys, it's Hi. Welcome back to my fucking channel, baddies. I'm back at my mom's house. If you're wondering why I'm always here, it's because my mom's living her fucking manifestation dream life, and she goes on cruises every literal month, like every 1 to 2 months. She's on cruises, and then I get a staycay at her house. But today, we're going to be talking about a perspective that you can adapt if you struggle with checking the 3D. Now, I want to start this off, okay? You better turn your listening ears on. Turn them on. And I want to say this, okay? One second, there's a hair between my fucking crack. I'm not kidding. There's a hair between my crack. Moving forward. This perspective is only to help, okay? Manifestation is all perspective-based, all assumption-based, and everyone views manifestation different. Everyone takes things differently. We all have an entirely different wired brain. We all have had different experiences. We all work differently. So some things work better for other people. Some people like specific things while other people hate them. So I'm starting this video by saying, if at any point in this video, this perspective confuses you, you don't like it, you don't resonate with it, just fucking click off. Just click off. Just click off. The majority of people I explain this perspective to, they really like it and they're like, oh, I love this. And then some people I explain it to and they're like, you just confuse me way more. So if at any point in this video, this confuses you, you do not have to resonate with it. This is one out of a billion infinite perspectives to look at manifestation from. And this is only a perspective used to help you if it does. If it does not help you, if it confuses you, if you don't like it, you do not have to do this. So I don't want to see one singular comment saying, I feel like this is not very good. I don't really like this. You just kind of confuse me, but what about? Go look at a different perspective. There are a ton of different perspectives that will fit you. This is just for the people that this one will fit.
Hey.
If you want one-on-one coaching with moi, my coaching link is in the description below. Here are my prices. Come get your fucking coaching. Come let me help you. Let me help you rewire your perspective. I got you, baddies. So let me start off with what this perspective is. So manifestation, a lot of the time you hear coaches say, tell yourself you have this now, okay? Tell yourself that you have this now. Affirm with the intention that this is here now. Ignore everything that's happening around you because this is here now. But you don't have to do that. And the reason for this is because you can affirm in past, present, or future tense. The biggest, most common way to affirm is in present tense. So saying, I have this. I have this desired appearance. I weigh the desired amount I want. My hair is the length, I desire it. My SP is showing up the way I desire him right now. Me and my SP are dating right now. I have the amount of money in my bank account right now that I want. I got the job that I wanted. I'm living in the country that I wanted, period. That's like the biggest, like widely believed perspective in the community is to affirm you have it now. If you're saying you have it now, you're not thinking about the past, okay? You're not thinking about the past because you have it now. But not everyone's brain works this way, and I'm taking into account that right now, okay? Not everyone's brain can say, I have this now, and continue from that perspective without flipping the fuck out. There's times where I will explain like to people like, okay, you need to live in the end, you need to persist. And they're like, well, if I had this right now, wouldn't I be doing this? If I had this right now, wouldn't I be doing this? If I had this right now, wouldn't this be happening? And it confuses them. So here's a fucking perspective that's taking me fucking 4 minutes to get into, but let me start. If you see this, I just spilled water on me because I'm a fucking toddler and I can't drink water without spilling it. I like to manifest and go with the perspective and share the perspective of the castle analogy. If you're struggling with the 3D, you're struggling with overwhelming thoughts of, well, if I had this right now, wouldn't I be doing this? What do I need to be doing if I had this? How am I supposed to live in the end fully? How am I not supposed to check the 3D? The 3D is stressing me out. It's not showing up. Okay, all these thoughts. This perspective could potentially help you. It's a pigsty, I know, okay? And I look like a wreck, okay? Whatever. Editing this video and I realized I literally just yapped in circles. There's so much dust in here, sorry. Yapped in circles, did not get my point across, and I was like, this video is gonna confuse more people. So I'm re-explaining it, okay? So the castle analogy is simply looking at manifestation instead of it being instant and having it this immediate second you affirm, you're looking at it as a journey. Now, of course, again, you don't have to do this. Some people feel confident with saying, as soon as I affirm, I have this, period. And if that feels good to you, keep doing it, okay? Some people that doesn't feel good for. Some people are like, okay, well, I don't have it right now. So now what, okay? So the castle analogy helps these type of people with these types of mentalities. With the castle analogy, how you manifest is with the mindset that as I affirm and as I consistently stay with the thought pattern of what I'm desiring, I am inevitably going down the path, down the timeline, where at the end, I have my desire. My desire is right here. So let me do a visual representation, okay? There's 2 paths, okay? Well, actually, there's about endless amount of paths because we know we can manifest endless amount of outcomes, okay? But in the sake of this, I'm going to say there are 2 paths. Having your desire and not having your desire, just to keep it cut and dry. Okay, period, boom. So instead of affirming and saying, I have this desire right now, and living in this entire mindset that this is mine right now, I have this right now, this is mine in my reality right now, I have to ignore everything around me and tell myself I have it no matter what. You can affirm with the intention, I'm going to align my thoughts with the timeline where at the end I inevitably have my desire. So essentially you're looking at this as, I'm going to affirm right now so that I am getting my desire. Not because I have it right now, not because this is mine right now. I'm going to affirm so I get this inevitably. So again, let me do the visual. Say I'm manifesting an SP. This castle analogy would be applied to one end being, I have my desire. This is my fucking desire. Me and my SP are together. Everything's going fine. The other end is, I don't have my desire. Things are not going the way I wanted them to. Nothing has really changed, okay? 2 outcomes. Now, how you get to either end is by the thoughts you have along the way. Okay? And whichever thought pattern you're in is the timeline that you are aligning with. You're deciding which timeline that you're on. So if you are saying affirmations of, me and my SP are together, everything's going great, we are together, and only consistently thinking about this end goal right here, you are consistently on this timeline where that desire is yours. Meaning inevitably, if you persist in that mindset and that assumption for about 10 to 15-ish days, boom, 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 ding, 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 you got your desire. You have gone down the path where it is yours, okay? But say you've been affirming for 4 or 5 days and then you start wavering. You're like, where is it? Why don't I see it? Where is it? Why isn't it here? You have shifted your timeline from being in this end goal, and you shifted your perspective because your perspective right now creates your future. So you have shifted your timeline to this one now because you are aligning your thoughts with this end goal instead of this one. Do you see what I mean? We're all over the place today, but I didn't say this in the video, but say you accidentally switch your timeline. So you're back on the timeline where you don't have your desire. I don't know why I didn't explain this, but all that you have to do to get back on the timeline where you do have your desire is flip your thoughts back to, I have it. That's it. Literally that easy. If you find yourself slipping and you're thinking from the perspective of, I don't have this isn't working, why isn't this working, why am I not seeing something? All that you have to do to get back onto the timeline where this is yours and you do succeed is flip your thoughts back to, oh, I already have this. This is mine. I have what I want. My SP showing up the way I want them to, or whatever it is you're manifesting. So it's not like a huge thing. You just put your thoughts back into the end goal. You're back on the path. So instead of having this mentality of, I'm going to affirm right now so that this is mine, period, I have this right now, this is mine right now in this reality, you can tell yourself, I'm going to affirm right now and persist and align my thoughts with the reality where this is mine so that this is inevitably mine. So as you go about your day, if you're like, well, why isn't it here? You can say, well, it's not here because I'm still on the path right now. I'm still persisting to get to that destination. So instead of being like, well, it's not here, why am I seeing movement? What's happening? I'm telling myself I have it, but it's not actually here. You just tell yourself, I'm affirming right now so that I do get it. Instead of the mentality of, I'm affirming right now because I have this. So the castle analogy is just applied to this. You're affirming so that you are aligning with the timeline where this is inevitably yours. Instead of saying, I'm affirming right now because I have this and I'm seeing it in front of me right now. And again, this is just one perspective. You do not have to do this. I think this can be super helpful for people that overthink a lot about the 3D, focus too much on the 3D, have overthinking thoughts of like, why isn't it here? Why am I not seeing it? What do I do now? And I think that can be super helpful. But again, it's literally whatever feels best to you. So let's align this with manifesting appearance change, okay? Say you're manifesting a height increase, okay? Height increase and weight loss, period. You want the exact fucking height you want to be. You want to manifest weight loss, period. So there's an end goal where you have your desired height and your desired weight. And then there's an end goal where you do not have your desired height and desired weight. Now, right now, you are on the timeline where you don't have your desired height and weight because you are right now unhappy with it, and that's what you're manifesting. So if you consist with these thought patterns and you don't change your mindset, you don't change your thoughts at all, you are just going to keep going down the timeline where you don't have it, period. That's just it. You didn't change your timeline. But if you decide, you know what, I'm going to change my perspective, I'm going to change my thoughts, and I'm going to stay in the end goal and in the mindset that this is mine, and I'm going to persist in this so that I get this, so that I start to see this, you are going to align with this timeline where it is yours, and you're just going to keep inching up. The more you affirm, the more you persist, till eventually you've persisted and boom, it's here, which is about 10 to 15 days, 1 to 3-ish weeks, depending. And that's all that you have to do. So I know like a lot of people will say like, don't look at manifestation as a journey, it's instant. And I think that mindset is great. And I also think that some people don't like that perspective. So I really like to explain this perspective. And I think it helps a lot with consistency because you're not like, well, why isn't it here? What is wrong? What am I doing wrong? You're just telling yourself, I'm aligning right now and I'm on the path still. Okay, so I'm not seeing it right now because I've not reached my destination. I'm still affirming and persisting. My job right now is to keep persisting, to keep staying consistent, and to keep affirming and to keep having that thought awareness. And if I do this, then I'm staying on the path inevitably where that desire is mine. If you're struggling with the 3D, you can remind yourself, okay, girl, I'm still on this path right now. I'm still on the path where I need to persist. I'm not at that destination yet. I'm still on that path, which is not a negative thing. You're still affirming, you're still persisting. I feel like sometimes it's hard to articulate such philosophical beliefs, but I hope that made sense to you. If it doesn't, feel free to ask questions. And again, if it doesn't make sense, you do not resonate with this. And if I realize this is confusing a lot of people, I'll probably just delete it because that's not the point of this. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, watching this videos helped you manifest. Say it with me. Watching this videos helped me manifest. Watching this videos helped me manifest. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.